Cowlin and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the scariest clips of the week, so hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. It's like this. Recently resurfaced CCTV footage, reportedly captured in March 2019, is leaving viewers thoroughly creeped out. In the eerie video, a security guard is seen quietly performing his nightly patrols in a funeral parlour. Everything seems routine at first as he calmly walks through the empty main hall, but then something genuinely chilling unfolds. Suddenly, a young boy dressed entirely in white seems to appear out of nowhere, dashing quickly across the room behind the oblivious guard. What's even more unsettling is that the guard doesn't react at all. He doesn't seem to see or notice the mysterious child. Moments later, the boy vanishes completely from view. Later, when questioned about the footage, the guard confirmed he hadn't seen or heard anything unusual during his shift. It wasn't until a colleague showed him the disturbing CCTV footage that the guard realised he'd apparently shared the room with a ghostly child. Since the video's emergence, viewers have been deeply unsettled, with many convinced this could be genuine paranormal evidence, especially considering the spooky setting of a funeral home. So who is this child seen running through an empty funeral parlour late at night? As always, I'll leave it up to you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below.
Tragedy had a stop on the nationwide tour of the supposedly possessed Annabelle doll. One of the doll's handlers found dead in his hotel room at the age of 54.
On July 17th, 2025, the paranormal community was stunned by the sudden death of Dan Rivera, a leading paranormal investigator and official handler of the infamous Annabelle doll, a figure surrounded by decades of supernatural claims, death and controversy. Rivera had been touring the country, showcasing Annabelle, when tragedy struck unexpectedly. While staying at a hotel during the doll's nationwide exhibition tour, Rivera was found dead at the age of 54. Authorities reported no suspicious circumstances surrounding his death, yet the eerie timing and connection to Annabelle sent shockwaves through the paranormal community, rekindling fears and fascination about the doll's supposed powers. The notorious Annabelle doll first came to global attention through the chilling investigations of renowned paranormal experts Ed and Lorraine Warren, whose stories inspired the Conjuring films. The Warrens repeatedly warned that the doll, allegedly possessed by a malevolent entity, should never be handled directly or removed from its protective, blessed case. Dan Rivera had previously tried to reassure the public when earlier this year viral online rumours spread claiming the haunted doll had mysteriously vanished from its secure display at the Warrens Occult Museum. In a widely shared TikTok post, Rivera himself had confirmed that Annabelle remained safely locked away. Now, following his sudden death, that reassurance feels especially eerie. Tony Spira, current overseer of Annabelle and protege of the Warrens, has urged caution and respect for the doll, stating it should never be underestimated or treated as a joke. Online commenters echoed similar sentiments following Rivera's passing, with one particularly poignant remark stating, "Ed and Lorraine Warren clearly said to never, ever, ever open the case. They also said never to touch the doll either. People really do lack common sense." While authorities have not officially linked Rivera's death to anything paranormal, the tragedy has undeniably reignited intense speculation and unease surrounding Annabelle's supposed powers. So, could this tragedy truly be tied to Annabelle's infamous curse, or is it merely a haunting coincidence? Several years ago, TikTok user Celeste.Rojas19 shared some deeply unsettling footage captured inside a hospital in Itagua, Paraguay. In 2022, Celeste often visited this hospital to check on her younger brother, who was hospitalized at the time. During these visits, she began noticing inexplicable events and decided to start recording. In the first clip, Celeste bravely explores the hospital's old basement morgue. The eerie setting alone is enough to send chills down your spine. But it's the events she captures next that truly stand out. Celeste captures the exact moment a hospital trolley begins to slowly move forward entirely on its own. But the third clip is perhaps the most disturbing of. They begin rolling and shifting across the floor without any apparent intervention, seemingly guided by a powerful yet invisible force. Surprisingly, Celeste reportedly felt more excitement and curiosity while filming these events. She hasn't witnessed any similar phenomena at the hospital since capturing this footage. Given the hospital's morgue setting, viewers have whether this could be evidence of genuine paranormal activity, perhaps spirits lingering within the facility.
Comic catgut. The difference are.
This next unsettling clip was recently shared on TikTok by the account Paranormal Vibes, and it has viewers thoroughly creeped out. The video begins innocently enough. A surgeon is recording a training video for her students in what appears to be a quiet hospital setting. Suddenly, something catches her attention off camera, visibly startling her.
And the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days.
Clearly spooked, she immediately grabs her camera, attempting to film whatever or whoever ran past.
Can you please just show yourself?
She carefully surveys the area, but there's no one to be found. Unsettled, she set the phone to continue recording and leaves the scene entirely, hoping to capture evidence of whatever caused her fright.
Just give me a sign.
Initially, nothing unusual occurs, but as soon as she exits the room, something chilling unfolds. A shadowy figure zips swiftly past the window, moving unnaturally fast and with no clear source or explanation. So what exactly did this teacher unknowingly capture during her training video? Could this shadowy apparition be proof of paranormal activity in this hospital? Let me know your take in the comments below. Nestled deep in a secluded part of Scotland sits White Lagged Bothy, a remote shelter with a long and eerie history. Originally built as a shepherd's cottage back in the 1850s, the Bothy has since become known as a refuge for hikers and travellers. However, over the years, visitors have reported unsettling paranormal experiences within its lonely walls. About a year ago, YouTuber Happy Hippie Wild Living visited White Lagoon Bothy to film a vlog about his adventure. At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. He took a look around, settled in, and even built a cozy fire for the evening.
Nice and cozy.
But as darkness descended over the Scottish wilderness, things took a chilling turn. While filming, he suddenly hears an unmistakable knock, interrupting his vlog. The footage abruptly cuts, and he later explains to viewers that he thoroughly investigated outside, finding no sign of another living soul.
That's just people who are so family that that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family that it was just a dad and his daughter and son.
Moments later, after resuming filming, it happens again.
Just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, and then the door there. So what's going on? No haunted bodies or anything. I've never heard shit.
This time, 3 clear and distinct knocks echo ominously from the body door.
Never heard shit.
Clearly shaken, he immediately investigates again, but finds absolutely nothing. Just the empty wildlands stretching in every direction. Given that Happy Hippie Wild Living is known among followers for genuine and straightforward content, many are convinced this footage offers rare and authentic evidence of paranormal activity. Perhaps even capturing proof of the ghostly presence long rumoured to haunt White Lagoon Bothy.
Haunted bodies or anything. I've never heard shit.
Okay, so this is freaking me out, something chronic. Okay, so check this out.
Instagrammer Matthew Six Cowling recently left his followers utterly baffled after posting some bizarre footage involving his computer and phone.
And now I can use my phone camera here. Okay, nothing weird yet. I start turning the camera here.
While casually experimenting with FaceTime, Matthew noticed something that seemed completely impossible.
So I backed up. And as I backed up, I'm lifting my camera like this, and I have a bird's eye view.
As he lifted his phone camera towards his desk, he was shocked to discover that the live stream displayed a perfect overhead bird's eye view of his workspace, despite his phone camera clearly filming straight ahead.
Here, zoom in, bird's eye view. But I'll move it around to show it is from here. That is impossible. That's a complete bird's eye view.
Matthew continues filming, moving around the room and showing his followers how this strange, impossible camera angle continues to stream onto his desktop.
So I am literally pointing towards the ceiling on the other side of the room. You can see, even if I did zoom in on the keyboard from here, you'd have that angle. Bird's eye view. It's a bird's eye view.
The footage quickly went viral, leaving viewers confused and bewildered. Some commenters even jokingly claimed that reality itself had glitched.
Explain to me how the hell this is happening. Because it doesn't make sense.
However, among the confusion, some tech-savvy viewers quickly solved the mystery. They explained that newer phone cameras often use ultra-wide-angle lenses combined with advanced software processing, allowing a simulated top-down view even when the camera is positioned differently. One commenter clarified it actually uses the ultra-wide-angle camera to keep the desktop in view. Another viewer added, "That's just because your phone camera is wide, it's doing some insane transformation to make it look like a top-down view, even though the wide distortion is still visible." Despite this logical explanation, the clip had already caused quite a stir, prompting many to briefly wonder if the universe was throwing out some unintended errors in its programming.
Pointing my camera up towards the ceiling. Explain to me how the hell this is happening.
Recently, the Instagram account Unfiltered Reality, known for sharing unusual and provocative clips, posted a curious piece of footage that aired during a Sky News live broadcast. As the news presenters cut to footage of disaster cleanup efforts inside a damaged church, something incredibly strange caught viewers' attention.
She's carrying those buckets of concrete with one hand. Who's she? She-Hulk.
Two women in the background can clearly be seen effortlessly carrying large blocks of concrete in each arm.
She's carrying those buckets of concrete with one hand. Who's she? She-Hulk.
Online commenters quickly pointed out how improbable this feat appeared, estimating that each block could weigh over 200 pounds, far too heavy to be carried so casually. As the video gained traction, viewers began to speculate. Were these women secretly superheroes? Or had Sky News unintentionally broadcast a staged scene? The theory emerged that perhaps the broadcast had mistakenly shown prop set pieces, blocks made of foam or lightweight materials crafted to look like real concrete, leading some commenters to accuse the network of inadvertently airing fake news. Sky News has not publicly addressed the strange incident, leaving viewers to speculate and debate whether this footage was a genuine mistake or indicative of something more questionable behind the scenes.
She's carrying those buckets of concrete with one hand. Who's she? She-Hulk.
Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll always be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy content. In May 1972, a chilling urban legend emerged from southern Utah involving 4 female students from Southern Utah University, whose mysterious experience still baffles investigators to this day. Returning home from a rodeo in Pioche, Nevada, the students, reportedly named Jana North, Carol Abbott, Lisa Rockford and Bethany Gordon, were anxious to make their dorm curfew at midnight. Driving their father's 1971 Chevrolet Nova along Highway 56 near the desolate Utah-Nevada border, the group took what they believed was a shortcut into Gadianton Canyon, rumoured locally to be a doorway into another dimension, one from which people had vanished without a trace. Initially, everything seemed normal, but soon the road beneath them changed abruptly from dark asphalt to smooth white cement. Within moments, they faced a towering, impassable rock wall and were forced to turn around. It was then they noticed the canyon landscape had inexplicably transformed. Where previously there was barren desert, they now saw vast fields of wheat, a shimmering lake beneath a moon that shouldn't have even been visible, and thick stands of ponderosa pines completely out of place in the desert environment. The air became oppressive and heavy, giving them an intense feeling they had trespassed into a world that wasn't theirs. Continuing along, the group soon arrived at a mysterious building resembling a tavern or roadhouse, illuminated by an eerie neon sign displaying unintelligible symbols. Frighteningly tall, human-like figures emerged from the building, shouting in an unknown language and waving their arms frantically, clearly disturbed by the girl's presence. Terrified and sensing imminent danger, the group quickly fled. Almost immediately, they were pursued by 4 bizarre egg-shaped vehicles riding on tricycle wheels, emitting a strange humming noise and a single piercing headlight. Even as the Nova reached speeds of 80 miles per hour, the strange craft pursued relentlessly. Then, without warning, the white cement returned to normal black asphalt, and the landscape returned to the familiar desert. But before they could regain control, the car skidded violently, crashing into a creek bed. Stranded until sunrise, the students eventually flagged down a Utah Highway Patrol trooper named Victoria Lindquist, who listened skeptically as they recounted their bizarre encounter. In a chilling twist, investigators found no tire tracks where the car had supposedly left Highway 56, and the tracks that were discovered abruptly vanished after just 200 meters. Even more puzzling, a missing hubcap was never recovered, leading many to wonder if it remained lost in a parallel reality. To this day, the women strongly believe they inadvertently crossed into an alternate dimension, a disturbing theory that has propelled the Gadianton Canyon incident into local legend. Skeptics remain unconvinced, but the mystery of what happened on that remote desert highway remains completely unsolved. So, did these 4 students really cross into a parallel universe? Or is this merely another captivating urban legend? As always, I'll leave it to you to decide. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, if you want to watch some more scary video clips, then hit these 2 links right there. Also, remember to subscribe to our other 2 YouTube channels. We've got Slapped Ham Mysteries for more in-depth, creepy, true crime style content. We've also got Slapped Ham Shorts, which is short-form, quick-fire content. There's some links to both channels in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
คนที่มันเอาชีวิตของหนูไป มันไม่มีวันได้หายจริง
What paranormal investigators call a black mass or shadow person. Top 5 ghosts caught on tape. The Moore Park Shadow Person. This first video is actually pretty old, but this is a rare case where the video's age makes it seem much more realistic. This video was filmed in Moore Park, California in September 1989. Keep in mind as you watch that there were no consumer-level video effects programs even invented until the early 1990s. In the film, we see what paranormal investigators call a black mass or shadow person. It appears in a corner of a bedroom and can later be seen reflected in the dresser mirror. Many paranormal experts have dubbed this video the most convincing paranormal video ever recorded.
When you're in the outdoors, wear bright colors. And remember, you're in the outdoors.
It's Friday.
You don't know anything about me.
Whose fault is that?
Julia Roberts delivers the performance of her career.
You are not entitled.
The Hospital Ghost. This next clip takes place at the School Hospital Universitario in Honduras. The story goes that a doctor killed himself in a small teaching hospital many years ago, and supposedly his ghost still haunts the halls. One dark night, a medical student who was working late began hearing strange sounds from one of the hallways. He caught this on video. It is said that the ghost can often be heard roaming the halls of the hospital late at night, and sometimes flicks the lights on and off in patients' rooms. The Savannah Cemetery Ghost. The city of Savannah, Georgia has a very grisly past. In fact, most of the actual homes in Savannah are built over Native American and colonial burial grounds. As if that weren't creepy enough, through the years, Savannah, Georgia has also been the site of bloody Civil War battles, massive fires, strange deaths, and a yellow fever epidemic that killed hundreds of residents. With this kind of disturbing local history, you probably understand why Savannah is often called the most haunted city in America. Teenager Jesse Greathouse was on vacation with his family, taking in the sights of Savannah. The family visited the historic Colonial Park Cemetery, a cemetery that was established in 1750 and is home to over 9,000 graves. Jesse begins filming the historic locale with his video camera, and he suddenly sees the strange luminescent image of what looks like a small boy running through the cemetery. The
boy disappears behind a gravestone. Then oddly, he suddenly seems to jump into a tree. Then fall to the ground and disappear.
Hold on.
Jesse's video has been examined by professional visual effects artists and video experts. They all found the video to be 100% authentic and unaltered. The Covered Ghost. Ben Ivy was recording a tutorial video for his college illustration class when something odd happens behind him.
That you put your effort into not only the illustrations that you've done, but also showing them that you care about your artwork. Some of the materials that you'll need to create a cover sheet are, of course, you'll need some scissors. You'll need some tape. I like to use the thick masking tape. You'll need some double-sided tape to put your image onto a mat board. You'll need, of course, your image and mat board and a large piece of paper. Once you have your image mounted to the mat board, take your large piece of paper and place it over the image itself. You'll want to cut the paper so that it's slightly longer than the mat board your artwork is mounted to.
The thing that makes Ben Ivy's ghost clip seem more believable than most is the fact that Ben is by no means a paranormal investigator or ghost hunter of any kind. In fact, all of Ben's other videos are related to art tutorials, family life, and occasional vlogging. Over the entire 10 years that Ben Ivy has been on YouTube, this is the only ghost or paranormal video that Ben has ever posted. Number 1. Ghost in the Hood. Okay, this next video is very creepy, but also laugh out loud funny, which is a rare combination. Since this top 5 was intended to be a countdown of scary ghost sightings, and not funny ghost sightings, I couldn't decide where to place this clip in the list. So, in the end, I decided that the reaction of the two witnesses made this one of the strangest supposed ghost videos I've ever seen. So, I just had to give it the number 1 spot.
We've been recording the whole time. Yo, me and Eon seen this bitch walking through this cemetery.
Blowing it.
Right now at Honeydew, get the maple chip pancake sandwich. Order ahead or get it delivered through DoorDash.
I'm Chris Pratt.
I'm Rebecca Ferguson.
You're going to freak out when you see the trailer for our new movie, Mercy.
Just walking through this cemetery.
Blowing it.
Running through the cemetery and landed on a fucking tombstone.
Yeah, she was blowing it. She was blowing it. Hey, what you doing, girl?
Yo, that shit is creepy.
What the fuck?
What happened?
What the fuck is she doing?
Why she touching other people's graves?
Yo, she just bust her head on the other grave, though.
Did she?
She got on no shoes.
What she just grabbed?
A flower. She just grabbed a flower. She got on no shoes.
Hey, Boogie, we watching a fucking ghost. Don't say that to her. Don't say that to her. I'm scared as shit, because what if she knows where you live, nigga? She by the cemetery,
Shoot that bitch. Shoot that bitch.
Nigga, this bitch is crazy.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I see. Yo, where the blunt at? Pass the blunt. Pass the fucking blunt. I cannot, nah. She was blowing it. You see how she tripped over that tombstone?
She landed on a tombstone.
On it, on her head. And she planned this. Yo!
There's no way the fuck she playing this, Boogie.
Yo!
She ain't answering nobody. She ain't look at us.
Yo, girl, the whole way!
Yo, girl, no way.
You scaring me! You really scaring me! You scaring the shit out of me! Yo! You scaring the shit out of me! Go home! Go home!
Yo, Boogie, she gonna come back. sitting right in front of your house, nigga. And I'm gonna pop that bitch. Yo, she ran through the cemetery and was walking.
Yo, I wish I still had that video.
Yo, you gotta let her go. Maybe she's like hurt or
Why was
something.
she running that fast though?
But why she just stopped and take someone else? She took someone else's flower, nigga, from their
She's she's having fun, dude. Yo, I'm about to go karate and kick this bitch.
Yo, this is the creepiest shit that I've ever seen in my life.
My nigga, yo, bitches had a picnic in here the other day.
Fuck a picnic, nigga. She has them all white and she's running and jumping on people's tombstones. Yo, you a crazy bitch. You look crazy, bitch. Nigga, she's jumping on people's tombstones.
What?
Oh my God. She's spinning this shit? Nah.
World Star.
World Star. Where she going?
World Star.
She just she went behind the tombstone. She went behind that tombstone right there, that big one. Yo, Mo. Yo, Mo, she gone, Mo. Yo, Mo, she's gone.
Pass the block.
Nah, fuck all that. But we gotta find her.
No, I don't want to find her.
I'm holding this fucking camera like this. Take that. I'm holding this camera until she come out from behind that fucking tombstone.
Yo, she's not coming back.
Nigga, she's gone. Where the fuck did she go? Who else she walk behind the tombstone and she's gone? Wait, where you go, bitch? Where you go, bitch?
Yo.
What is that?
I'm done.
Boogie, where the fuck did she go? She went behind that tombstone right there. I'm got the camera on the tombstone because I see it when she went.
Is that her? No, that's a tree.
No, nigga, she went behind the fucking tombstone. That one. God damn it, I can't even point out which one, nigga. I'm trying to point out. It's that one. And you can see where my finger's at. She went behind that tombstone right there, right in front of my finger. Nigga, she went behind the tombstone and she's gone, nigga. Nigga, fuck that. I'm done. I'm done. I'll record again when this bitch comes back out behind the tombstone.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to give your opinion of what you thought of each video down in the comments below.